Welcome back to the Old Bull Young Cap Boston Sports Podcast. And I don't even want to associate our sponsors with this nonsense. Should we bring up the sponsors or should we just get into
No.
this garbage? Yeah. It's brought to you by Waste Management of Worcester, Massachusetts, because what a garbage game. I mean, the Celtics put on the coasters and they set a couple records tonight in a bad way. I mean, the Knicks wanted us to win that game, and here we are going down 0-1 to the Knicks.
You know, just lazy, this gross, lazy game by the Celtics. Nothing comes easy in the NBA playoffs, and they don't take that lesson to heart. They're up by 20 points. Instead of just bearing down, getting some twos, mix in the occasional three, nope, they got to go for the lazy kill shot. When they were up by 20, Matt, they took, I think out of their next 13 shots, 11 were three pointers. Just going for kill shots instead of just playing smart, you know, driving to the hoop, mid range jumpers. Where did the mid range jumpers go for Tatum and Brown this game? Brown was killing them in the second quarter with mid range jumpers, just backing in Brunson, absolutely killing them. Where did that go the rest of the game? Why were they not hunting out that match for the rest of the game? Tatum, I get pissed at this, Matt. Know when it's not your night from three. Know when it's not your night, and just win. Help the team win in other ways. Nope, we got to be lazy. Oh, first. Oh, open. I'm open by a half a foot for three. I got to take it when there's plenty of time on the shot clock.
Yep.
Lazy, absolutely lazy. Instead of bearing down, getting some solid twos, keeping the lead at around 20 until you break their will. Nope. You get a 20-point lead. You start jacking up a bunch of threes, going for the kill shot. And next thing you know, they just creep back in the game. Just absolutely awful. If anything, I put this game on Missoula and Tatum.
Yeah,
I mean, just nothing
Tatum.
was changed.
I put it on the entire team, to be honest, but I don't want to bring in any negativity to the show. But I'm gutted. I can't believe you would shoot that darn three. And what's crazy, Jeff, is the show. We were starting so positive, Jeff, and you come in here all Mister Negative. uh, I mean, did you see the metric at the end? We shot a record number of missed threes in a playoff game. 45 missed threes. That's 45 possessions, and
We destroyed the record.
a lot of those. Yeah, we were at least over it by 5, and by the end
We
of the
beat
game,
it by 5.
we were yeah, and I mean a lot of those threes were bad missed threes, like bad missed, crazy rebounds that the Knicks could then take in a run the other way. We were 19 for 37 from two, which isn't great, but we were 15 for 60 from three. At one point in the third quarter, no, actually for the third quarter, we shot 20 shots, 20 attempts. Do you know how many of those attempts were three pointers, Dad?
How many?
19. Sean Grandy.
Oh, so I was wrong. I was
Yeah,
wrong.
it was actually worse than you thought. 19
Yeah.
shots. I'm sorry, 19 three pointers and 20 shots. I think about it. Even half of those 45 missed were 2 points instead. I mean,
Yeah.
also, what a crazy game. Like very physical on both ends of the floor. They did let him play in a few different scenarios. Um, the thing is that like the Knicks were pretty much giving up wide open threes, and we just couldn't make them too. There was
Wide open.
multiple wide open threes that we just couldn't make. That blew. Tim, it did blow. Oh man, I got to take the garbage out. I dealt with garbage for the last we were up by 20, and then it was just a crap storm after that. Um,
You know what else wide open threes lead to that we did nothing about? So if you have a wide open three, that usually means the defense is kind of in chaos, right? The defenders are flying around, trying to recover, trying to get a hand anywhere close to the shooter's face to throw them off. What does that generally lead to if you want it? Easy drives to the hoop, right? You get a wide open three, and there's a defender running at you to try to like distract you at all. A pump fake and a drive to the hoop, and next thing you know, you either get a layup or someone else comes in from the 3 point line. It's an easy pass for an alley oop or just an easy little layup on their end. Nope. Every time someone had a little bit of space on a behind the arc, they had to freaking take it. Lazy crap basketball.
Yep.
And Porzingis, what did he do? Like sick? What are you talking about? He wasn't on any report at all. There was no report whatsoever. Is it he like fake it? All of a sudden he's got an illness? Like what?
Yep. I was
Uh,
following
you know,
until half and was thinking, okay, we got this. Put the kids to bed. Turn it back on and said, "WTF, Tim? I'm literally sick to my stomach." I told my dad after the loss to the Magic, I was like contemplating just stopping caring about sports because it affects me so much. I am nauseous. I cannot believe we managed to fumble this game. So many missed wide open 3 pointers. Hauser had some of the worst minutes, like out of anybody I've seen this year. -7 in
give
4 minutes.
Shyam a friggin' chance. Give the friggin' rookie a chance. He
Hauser,
can't play any worse than Hauser. He just can't be.
yep. And then, of course, Miles
Jeff,
McBride finds a way, that freaking clown. I mean, every time against us. This postseason, he has
yep.
shot 26% from three. And that is counting the 50% he
He did it
shot
in the
today.
he did it in the regular season against us too. Like he's just one of those players that plays good against the Celtics and nobody else. And Jeff Unknown, he's right from earlier before we get to his new point. Think about if even half those 45 misses were 2 pointers instead. How about if 25% of them were 2 pointers? This game doesn't go to overtime. We win by double digits.
Yep.
The game went to overtime when we had 45 missed 3 pointers.
Yep.
Can you imagine if we just tried to get 2 pointers and just hit, any of them, 5 of them? That's 10 more points right there. Game
Yep.
over.
Yep.
Lazy effing basketball.
Nope. I completely agree. So, sorry to bring up hockey on the basketball pods, but the Leafs are up 4-1. Let's have Jeff just pouring it on. It's just like literally the worst night for.
And then the Bruins, freaking, of course, they end up with the worst possible draft pick. This night can go F itself. Like, seriously.
Quick note on that draft thing. That was the most poorly run like lottery I've ever seen in my entire life. None of it
It was
made any
so
sense.
weird.
None of it made any
Yeah.
sense. And the guy from ESPN kept saying, "Of course," after as he was saying, it's like, not of course. Nothing you saying makes sense. Not of like it
Nope.
doesn't. But Celtics, I mean, these playoffs are pretty crazy, super physical. Um, you know, man, was that just a miserable game? I mean, we got another game on the 7th. Quick turnaround, 1 day off in a game. This is what I was worried about with this Knicks team. Everyone's like, "Oh, bring on the Knicks. They're soft. We blow them out." They have players. They have guys who can put up big games.
Man, we
Anobi.
did so much to hand them this
I
game.
know we
We
did,
did
but
so much.
the Pistons don't have like guys who can go for 29. They have one guy, and Anobi puts up 29. Towns was killing us in the first half until we got him in foul trouble. The refs were doing us some solids. There was there was a lot of like plays where they could have called it the other way, and they let him play, and it worked out in our favor. And we still found a way to fumble this stupid game. I mean, again, it's like you said, Missoula let it get out of control. He
Yeah.
he let the players run how this game should go. Um, that final shot should not have happened from Tatum. What an
So
embarrassment.
gross.
You have Mitchell Robinson on you, and you take a shot from what, 32 feet away from the hoop? I mean, what are
In a
we
tie
doing
game.
here? In a tie
You're not
game.
down 3. You're not down 3. It's a freaking tie game. Like, oh my goodness.
I
It's
cannot.
just so many bad things here. And now we get to play an extra game. 2 games in New York. You know, it's
Yep.
just gross. They're
Yeah, and
gonna,
get ready for our
you know
bench
how
guys.
it is in New York. They're
Yeah,
gonna
and
have
that's
to
it.
beat the Knicks and the refs in New York because how it is, which is fine. The Celtics could do it, but what a freaking shame. A lot of their old bad habits came back last night. I mean tonight you know that I thought they were over with last year. And I thought with the Orlando making us take way less threes, like I thought we would have learned a lesson from that. And it's okay to have some 2-pointers. It's okay to take some easy shots. And nope, couldn't do that. And even a couple of Tatum's threes that he hit were insanely deep. Like, I mean, I was happy he hit him, but I'm like, what the hell? Why is Tatum 7 feet behind the 3-point line when there's like 17 seconds left on the shot clock taking the shot? Move the ball a little, wait for some screens to come around. You'll get an open freaking 3-pointer from a foot behind the line. I just, God, it was like so stupid. The only one who played with any intelligence tonight was Holiday and Horford. It's
Yep.
the only two I saw out there. Even White at times. I'm like,
Pritchard
White, slow the hell down with the 3-pointers. Holy crap, dude.
Pritchard played a pretty good game too, which got to puts a little bit of
Yeah,
respect on that.
did he play in the second half?
I don't know what happened, but he had a few really good stops. At one point, it was 4 turnovers, I think, to 10. We finished the game with 13. They had 12, so that's a 9-2
Wow.
turnover run. Um,
Yeah.
19 offensive rebounds for us. I mean, we had 10
Tim,
more shots than them.
yeah. Tim, we explained it basically. They decided in the third quarter they had
Yeah.
20 shots
So
and 19 of them were 3-pointers.
yeah, Sean Grandy tweeted
That's
out
it.
there's a count out, Tim. 20 shots, 19 3-pointers. Record set for the most missed three-pointers in a game. Let this be a lesson to this team. Let this be the punch in the mouth. They needed the kick in the balls. Get in the film room, figure out what the heck you're going to do going forward because this is disgusting.
Yeah.
And to make it worse, that three he took before the final break was one of those sidestepping threes that the Obo loves so much. Yeah, and that's something he had gotten away from in the
Yep.
first round, and he goes back to it. I
Can't
really don't
stand
know.
that shot. He's
Bad
fine when
shots.
his feet are set. Feet are set. He's behind the 3-point line like a regular distance, and he just squared up shoots a three. He's fine with that. When he starts doing Kobe Bryant crap on the 3-point lock, behind the 3-point arc, he's not good. He's not good. His 3-point percentage goes from about 40% when he's just straight up down to about 12%, if that, when he takes that shot. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. He should never take that shot unless there's less than 5 seconds left on the shot clock and he's in trouble. That shot should never exist for Tatum. He's too good. He can get his own shot way too quick to be settling for those garbage side backstep 3-pointers at a so low percentage.
Yep. And again, Knicks have an amazing 3-point night. After doing very poorly in the first round. I think what they shoot tonight? Almost 50%. So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, back to the drawing board. 40 to 45.9%. Back to the drawing board. They're in our house. We're still the road killers. We do just fine in Madison Square Garden. Hopefully Porzingis can shake off whatever the heck's going on with him. Hauser, of course, is now hurt. And, this is when it's going to get interesting, right? Who can step up? Because, oh, man, just imagine a huge dunk to finish the game on that play. He likely would have been fouled and got free throws. I mean, he had Mitchell Robinson on him. He had Mitchell Robinson on
yeah,
him, and it was like 4 seconds. You 100% got to try and get to the hoop. Um,
yeah.
I don't know if we were in the bonus at that point. I think we were in the bonus, but yep, miserable game.
Disgusting. Now I can't watch any TV whatsoever for like 2 days. I have to like
Oh,
basically isolate myself in a bubble. Like gross.
yep.
So disgusted.
Yeah, we
So
Tatum missed that. So we got the ball with 28 seconds left. Tatum missed the shot with 9.1. And McBride rebounded with 5.1. So what was that 28 minus 24, 4 seconds? So He had about 5 seconds with Mitchell Robinson on him, and he decides
Yeah.
to chuck up a sidestep three and freaking back rims it. Oh man.
It's everyone was terrible. I think with the exception of Pritchard and Holiday, I think everybody was terrible from three. Brown, White, even Horford, I think was terrible from three. But at least Horford only probably took 3 or 4 of them. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Horford didn't take many. Horford was he actually took 1 for 5, so he did miss 4 of them.
Yes. And he had one where it got forced to him down low with no time left on the shot clock. You remember that play? And like, I don't know why he didn't just go up with it for a little 2 foot, jumper. And he tried to force it out to like basically threw a grenade to, I think it was Holiday, and it was,
Plays gone.
it got blocked because there was no time, and the defender knew he had to just heave it up. Like,
Yep. We'll get through this,
I mean, the
boys.
old man was,
Let's take a big
yeah,
breath and get behind the team. Time to dominate game 2. Yep. I'm ready to forget this game happened. What were you saying, Dad?
no, it's a mute point. Horford did a lot of other good things out there, but
All right.
I don't know.
Just FYI, my dad and I talked about it. We don't really get too many people for the pre-games, and life is super busy for us. So we're gonna skip the pre-games, stick to our post-games, and we'll do, of course, our other stuff as we go. But Disney's coming up. Doing pre-games in Disney is tough. Doing pre-games at 6:45 with the 2 kids and
Yeah.
everything is just really hard. So stick to the post-games. And thank you for showing up, Jeff. Good seeing you, Tim. We got 5 people watching. Love you guys. Sorry, it's a
Appreciate you guys.
big hell of a night. Any other thoughts, Dad?
No, I mean, again, hopefully we learned some lessons here, but I don't
Game
know.
1 is the best time to learn the lesson, right? I mean, if you're gonna lose like this, let it be game 1. Get better. Oh, the old bull signed off. I don't know if he's coming back. Oh, there he is. He
Sorry.
just tried to drop the mic. What was that? But in any case,
Yeah, I'd like to, but yeah, I mean, they're still going to win the series, in my opinion. But again, you just don't want to make it. We had, and then frickin' Indiana does their part,
yep.
beats the Cavaliers, like, and here we go, making it hard on ourselves when we had an opportunity to let everyone else, take a hard road. So
All right.
at the very least, now this is going 5 games, and every extra game you have to do sucks because of wear and tear, playoffs, potential for more injuries, potential for minor injuries, major injuries sucks. So
Yep. Panthers score. Hopefully, Panthers end up winning that and they win the freaking series, and then we get a better round pick so that Sweeney can punt it on some garbage 7'3".
then we can start rooting against the Panthers after that. So
Yeah.
it's disgusting we have to root for him.
So in any case, Wednesday cannot come soon enough. Make that 4-3. I guess they just scored again. So there you go. Yep. Wednesday cannot come soon enough. Fingers crossed. Marchand with 2 quick assists. Hope everybody has a good rest of their night. I'm gonna go deal with some more trash. Take the trash out. My life is wonderful in the rain. In the rain, I got to take the trash out. In the cold, it's 48 degrees. 48 degrees in the rain.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go cry. At least people won't be able to see my tears. Bennett took Solars, the Leaf goalie. Anyways, guys.
Bennett took someone out. Yeah. What else is new? Take care, everyone.